Well, I think we're going back to election time. And election time, the people are asked to choose. In the case of Sarawak, I still recall the same old story. Maybe okay, but you understand well, it's not okay. There were opinions that we don't talk about the same thing about development as the central thing for a central thing by which you convince the voters to vote for you again. But isn't it a fact that in Malaysia the government has always been devoting itself to the development of the country? The fact that they have repeated it so many times doesn't make it irrelevant. We are going through many phases of change. Now, the opposition can say they want change. But what is change? We have brought a lot of change, but under the name of development. So, what do you have to do? If you abandon the theme of we continue to develop the country, then you are depriving yourself a very strong foundation, which has been the hallmark of the Barisan government success in the past. So I say we will continue to develop Sarawak because we're still, the Barisan Nasional is concerned and have a lot of very, very ambitious idea of what we can achieve under our development program. In the case of Sarawak, we want to achieve the high income economy through SCORE, which means changing from over-reliance on simple agriculture into more integrated agriculture, recruiting the benefits of technology and the manpower that we built over the years who are well trained at higher institutions of learning to become part of a workforce of the future. And that's for agriculture. But processing of agricultural products will bring in the industries. That's what Halal Hub is all about. As well as the bigger and more prosperous market of Southeast Asia or ASEAN for the future. And what we will produce something that can be produced much cheaper than elsewhere to supply to all these markets. And that's what SCORE is all about. Alloys of various types, mainly then silicon-based manufacturing for to contribute towards the build-up of the new energy by power cells and all that kind of thing. So we plan this in order to get our people to have an upgraded kind of opportunity for work. That's how we interpret the idea of the development of Sarawak in the next 20 years that can give its people a higher salary than what we are doing under the present economy. I thought that is change much more than whatever the opposition can ever think of. I'm sorry, that is change, that is part of the transition to a new form of economy. A new form of economy means development. And therefore, all these years I've been talking about development. And we face this election, I cannot abandon the topic of development because that's what we're doing for the people, trying to prepare them for a different kind of economy. Alright? That is the simple way of Sarawak. And therefore, the Sarawak manifesto will say, okay, this is how we interpret the national manifesto, that Sarawak can implement the national manifesto towards greater industrialization with its greatest advantage over other locations. Right?